Read it and weep, liberals. That was the headline in every major newspaper in the country yesterday after the Senate found President Trump innocent. President Trump even brought a copy of the Washington Post to his press conference yesterday to show it off, and then had this to say about it.
So, you can take that home, honey. Maybe we'll frame it. It's the only good headline I've ever had in the Washington Post.
To help get their mind off of their failed impeachment plot, CNN decided to hold a series of town hall events this week with a bunch of the Democrat candidates who are still in the race. But Nancy Pelosi is trying to remind people that impeachment is forever.
He's impeached forever, no matter what he says or whatever headlines he wants to carry around. You're impeached forever. You're never getting rid of that scar. History will always record that you were impeached.
I wouldn't say that's true, because after the House voted to impeach the president back in December, I pretty much forgot about it 2 days later because it didn't matter. Meanwhile, CNN has returned to their regularly scheduled programming of spreading fake news, and now they're even unknowingly debunking themselves. They just posted this fact check saying that President Trump falsely claimed that the former FBI Director James Comey admitted to leaking. I'm sorry, CNN, but we saw James Comey during his testimony admit that he leaked his memo to his friend and told his friend to leak it to the press, hoping that it would start a special prosecutor investigation into President Trump. You even reported on this at the time with the headline, James Comey hoped leak would lead to special counsel on Russia. Now even CNN's fact checks are fake news. And after President Trump said this about Michael Bloomberg after they changed the rules so that he could probably qualify for future debates, CNN's little brain stelter decided to fact check this.
You know, now he wants a box for the debates to stand on. Okay, it's okay. There's nothing wrong. You could be short. Why should he get a box to stand on, okay? He wants a box for the debates. Why should he be entitled to that? Really? Then does that mean everyone else gets a box?
I guess if they want one, I will have to negotiate
well, the other thing,
boxes.
It's very interesting. Cory Booker and all these people couldn't get any of the things that Bloomberg's getting now. I think it's very unfair for the Democrats, but I would love to run against Bloomberg. I would love it.
Of course, social media hall monitor little Brian Stelter was on the case. Despite Trump's claim, there is no evidence that Bloomberg is asking to stand on a box. Is this the state of the GOP, that we just sit there and we just make fun of other people? Is that what this is now? I don't think the president is joking about Bloomberg wanting to stand on a box for the debates, because Julian Castro, who is an inch taller than Michael Bloomberg, was caught standing on a box during the debate. I covered this in a previous video at the time, and if you weren't looking too closely, you would have missed it, but you could clearly see that Julian Castro was in fact standing on a box, and he was the only one to be doing so. And here's a photo of little Michael using a box at an event so that he doesn't get lost behind the podium. And speaking of the debates, there is a debate tonight on ABC. I'm not kidding. The geniuses in the Democrat Party scheduled a Democratic presidential debate for Friday night. As you know, I watch the liberal media so that you don't have to, and sometimes that involves sitting through a 3.5-hour long Hollywood award show. But I'm sorry, I draw the line at watching a bunch of Democrats on stage bicker with each other on a Friday night. I don't think Michael Bloomberg is going to be there, but I think he's going to be at the next one. And Rosie O'Donnell and many other Democrats are not very happy that the DNC are changing the rules to allow him on stage.
They removed it so that he could be in the next debate. He doesn't have to show he has any support amongst the American people. He can just buy his way onto the debate stage. And I got to tell you what's so disgusting about this. I watched the debate in Iowa here 2 weeks ago. The all-white debate, and the fact that the DNC will not allow Cory Booker on that stage, will not allow Julian Castro on that stage, but they're going to allow Mike Bloomberg on the stage because he's got $1 billion.
While I do think it's shady to change the rules to allow little Michael into the debates, I do think that by putting him on stage with Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren, the debates might actually be entertaining. What a great week, hey guys? The Iowa caucus was a complete circus. Democrats don't even trust their own party to count the votes. Now they don't even trust their party to organize an honest debate. And President Trump was acquitted. To celebrate this weekend, I'm bringing back my limited edition Trump Silver Silhouette shirt and the gold foil Trump 2020 shirt, available through Sunday at markdice.com, or click the link in the description below. They're made from a special shiny reflective paint, and as you can see here, they glimmer in the light. And like all of my designs, they're available in a t-shirt, long sleeve, and a hoodie, and a whole bunch of different colors as well. So head on over to markdice.com or click the link in the description below and check them out.